Hello, are you going through a breakup too? Okay, that's not why I have this on. This is because I got a facial and didn't know what I was doing. So watch my other video if you want some tips on how to prepare for a facial. But okay, we're here today because I actually am going through a breakup, and I thought I would share with some people, aka you guys, on the media world, some easy things, simplified things you can do while making your way through a breakup. So, number one, your heart space, okay? Your mind and your heart, gotta connect it. It's the way to make the most out of life in today's day and age, and you can't get away without it, I don't think. Not if you want to live a fulfilling life. But, okay, so how you do that for a breakup is collect yourself. Imagine what your heart looks like right now, okay? Is it black and blue? So some like holes in it, just like, you know, looking a bit like sweet Swiss cheese. Okay. Like, is it bloody? Is it all beaten up? Is it just ice cold? Is it kind of looking like Frankenheart with big bloody stitches? Okay, maybe no blood. Or maybe it's just like kind of feeling indifferent. Okay, either way, take a moment to figure out what your heart stitch is looking like. Okay. And now, depending on where it's at, give it what it needs. Okay. Like, this is starting from basically like a visualization, meditation kind of thing. But, you know, if it's ice wave anthem, y'all. Maybe like blow into it a bit like you would if to warm something up, right? If it's feeling all bloody and beaten up, maybe just hold it. Maybe just hold it gently, okay, until you love it and that it's gonna heal. It just might take some time. The point here is to feel your emotions and give yourself what you need, okay, in like a visualized, simplified way. Because I don't know about y'all, but dealing with my emotions, hard. Feeling emotions, hard. Telling other people how to feel emotions, easier. But I found this to be a nice way to go about it, okay? Thing number 2 is take a break out social media. I know you want to post your selfies. I know you want to get like some of that juicy external validation, but it's a shit idea. It's gonna distract you. It's gonna send out the wrong signals. You know, I know maybe some of y'all want your exes to think like, oh, I'm doing great without them. I miss them all. They should have, you know, I want them to miss me because they see how good I'm doing. Like, is it really that bad for them to know that you cared about them? Like, there's enough manipulation out there in media and advertising and just everywhere. So let's make our connections and how we present ourselves at least be authentic, right? I don't know if you can argue with me on that. Comments below. Okay, we can have some fun still. I'm open. Yeah, so take a break on social media. Even like if you have to do it for work or whatever, like try somehow to make it work to take a break. This also helps to clear yourself and focus on yourself and what you really need and want, and make your life about you. And we all know that spiel, right? Like, this is the time to do that. You do not want to be in another relationship anytime soon. You don't want to fall into that. If you want to know how that goes, also ask me in the comments below or wherever, because yeah, I got a story. But yeah, so that's number 2. And then number 3 is channel your energy in ways as you see fit. Okay, so like, I don't know about y'all, but when some like painful shit happens, I just want to like rage sometimes and sabotage shit and self-sabotage, destroy, get, whatever. Like, I know a lot of people like to get loaded. I'm sober now these days, but so a self-destruct button, or like whole phase, like there's some integrity in that for people doing it right their own way or whatever. Not here to judge, but sometimes you just have this like crazy energy that needs to go somewhere, okay, and that can like really send you somewhere weird, or rocket ship to getting hurt. So find a way to do it intentionally. So for me, like, this gonna look like, I'll give you a small example. See this lip here? This lip shade is called Sabotage. It's a nice like iridescent purple. But as the name entails, like, instead of sabotaging myself, I put on some Sabotage lipstick, Sabotage named lipstick, to just like get, feel a bit spicy. I know it's small, it's just a small example. Yeah, if you got any better ideas, comments below. I know I'm saying that a lot, but I just want to hear from you guys. Okay, thing number 4 is surround yourself with beauty. That really helps, like, livening your environment. I have a plant here that I brought, and well, it actually just stays here. I didn't bring it just for you guys, but I did bring some other flowers for you guys. So you can buy yourself beautiful flowers, like something big and vivacious, matches my lipstick. Just good to feel beautiful, and you can take moments to just like appreciate what you can create in your life that isn't dependent on another person. And oh my gosh, I'm just like holding this in my face, but it feels so nice. Yeah, affection. It really does feel nice. Okay, I want to have a moment, but I'm gonna put this down. You can also go small and just, anything like this. I just clipped from a bush in the front, like outside my house, like not on my property, on public property. So like whatever you can, just to cheer up your space and create beauty, I find really helps. And that also counts, like, if you look good, if you try and put an effort in to look good every day, even when you don't feel like it, like looking good makes you feel good, feel better anyways, and fake it till you make it. And that way, I do believe you're saying like, I'm ready and open for whatever's happening and coming up, as opposed to shutting yourself and falling into that kind of like, oh well, next day I'll do this mentality, or like I'll put it off because like today I'm just feeling lazy and sad. Like, that's fine, but you can still like not just stop taking care of yourself. The key there is to take care of yourself. So that's a good one. That's a whole different area to get into too. So yeah, those are my major tips. But to feel spicy, I got a number 5 for you to end at a clean 5. But if you're gonna probably find yourself like really missing that person and missing the life you guys had together, and just missing, like, feeling that loss, right? So one way to go about that, just one way, is to recognize that a lot of times what we miss about a relationship is the version of ourselves that we got to be with that person, what that person brought out in us, like what we got to do that we didn't get to do before, what we got to experience. And a lot of times that was actually already in there within us. It just needed to be catalyzed and brought to life, right? So maybe taking some time, like when you're ready. Don't do this when you're like in the like blues and blacks of your shizness, but like, when you're like ready to think about what one of those items might be, and then find a way to like bring it into your life again if you're feeling ready. This can be down the road. So for me, like, I just love being like I just had such an outdoors lifestyle with my ex-boo, and I really love that adventureness, and just like, you know, I won't get into the details, but basically finding a way to do that for myself, or finding a dream within that for myself in the future. Again, right now for me, like, to be honest, it's too triggering, so I'm kind of just because it is so powerful of a reminder for me, but I know that's something I can do again in the future, and like work up to, because that was something in me, you know, and it belongs to me. I didn't lose that. I can still do that. Okay. I'm having fun with this. Honestly, I kept putting off making a video forever and ever. And then I got this facial, and then it, like, you know, it's the downtime thing. And my face was all fucked, and I was just like gonna put it off again, but I'm like, no excuses. We're doing stuff. It's that time. No more putting stuff off. No. So speaking of putting stuff off, don't put off subscribing, because you'll see more of this. Just kidding. Okay, what you really came for is the plants, right? Like, that's why you hit the button when you saw this plant. Or was it the yellow? Anyways, see ya.